This picture is going viral with Bria Hartley with the sinister grin, right? This malevolent look that's on her face right now, clearly smiling after injuring Sophie Cunningham.
Bria Hartley knocked Sophie Cunningham out of the game after a rough leg collision, and cameras caught her smiling as Cunningham hobbled off in visible pain. Was it an unfortunate accident or something more intentional? Fans, along with Cunningham's family, tore into the officiating, demanding answers on why the play was allowed to stand after yet another dangerous hit sidelined a player.
Sophie Cunningham, let's be clear here. Sophie Cunningham was targeted. Let's be very, very clear here. But Sophie Cunningham was flat out targeted by a dirty play.
Hartley's long history of hair pulling, dragging opponents to the floor, and reckless scuffles is now fueling a firestorm online. Fans and analysts are calling for discipline, with demands for an investigation and even a suspension gaining momentum. It all built up to the turning point when Cunningham went down, and the Fever's season seemed to hang in the balance. Should Hartley face suspension? And what more can the WNBA do to protect its stars? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get into it.
The play that just occurred.
That's like she tries to slide over right there, and Hartley just kind of falls and makes collision with that lower leg. You see her immediately grab it. And she went down hard and was clearly in a lot of pain.
What looked like a routine possession turned shocking when Sophie Cunningham suddenly crumpled to the floor. Bria Hartley drove hard to the basket in the second quarter, barreling through traffic before colliding directly with Cunningham's right leg. Accident or something more? Cunningham immediately grabbed her knee, grimacing in pain, before collapsing again as she tried to sit up. Trainers rushed to her side, helping her off the court as she leaned heavily on their shoulders, still clutching her leg. Moments later, she was officially ruled out for the rest of the game and escorted to the locker room.
Oh, and Cunningham is down. My goodness. Should be. Scary moment as we went to commercial. Sophie Cunningham hit the floor hard, and she is being helped off the floor, heading back to the locker.
The reactions from those courtside told the story. Fever head coach Stephanie White later admitted her first thought watching Cunningham collapse was, "Holy shit." It was the kind of raw, stunned response that only comes when you instantly know something isn't right. Slow-motion replays didn't ease the impact either, they made it worse. The angle of contact, Cunningham clutching her knee, the pained expression etched across her face, it all left players and fans frozen in disbelief.
Indiana Fever fans wake up pissed off today. Pissed off. Not only are we getting assaulted, but they're smiling about it. This is the 6th time they've smiled, laughed, and cheered on our Indiana Fever players getting assaulted, getting injured. And it pisses me off.
The officials never even stopped to review the play, allowing the game to roll on without pause, and that decision instantly became a flashpoint. Fans slammed what they saw as a blatant lack of awareness from the referees, while social media lit up with criticism of the league for failing to protect its players. Cunningham's sister, Lindsay, joined the outcry.
Bria Hartley deserves zero benefit of the doubt. And Sophie Cunningham's family not too happy.
Blasting the officiating and noting how the WNBA is quick to fine players for speaking up instead of fixing its inconsistent calls. Her mother, Paula, went even further, directly accusing Hartley of being reckless on the court, though she later deleted the post. Still, their anger captured what many Fever fans already believed. The moment was mishandled, and Sophie wasn't given the protection she deserved in a dangerous situation.
Making all kind of excuses to say that Bria Hartley is not a dirty player. Let me tell y'all something, man. Come on in here. Come on in here, man. Let me tell y'all something. If it quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, eats like a duck, it's a duck, man. Come on, man. She is the dirtiest player in the WNBA right now, winning the trophy. All right? Winning the trophy for it. Don't sit here and try to tell me Bria Hartley is not a...
For Indiana, this wasn't just another injury. It was a crushing blow in a season already plagued by setbacks. Caitlin Clark was sidelined with a groin issue, while Ari McDonald and Sydney Colson had already been ruled out for the year. Losing Sophie Cunningham piled on yet another gap in a roster already stretched thin, stripping stability from the backcourt. Beyond her scoring punch and toughness, Cunningham's leadership had been vital to keeping the Fever afloat. Now, with even more weight falling on an already depleted rotation, their playoff hopes suddenly looked fragile. But this moment went far beyond basketball. The hit, the injury, and the official's decision not to review it sparked a public firestorm. Hours later, frustration reached a new peak when cameras revealed Bria Hartley's reaction after the collision. What appeared to be a smirk as Cunningham was helped off the floor. That single image flipped the conversation. Fans didn't see it as bad optics, they saw it as proof. To them, Hartley looked like she was laughing while a player lay injured, and that struck a nerve everywhere online. Arguments defending her fell flat. As one fan put it, if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Hartley is the dirtiest player in the WNBA right now. Whether intentional or not, the perception stuck. Sophie Cunningham wasn't just hurt, she was targeted, at least in the eyes of fans who had long criticized Hartley's reputation for reckless play. And the grin became the face of it all. What had already been a heated debate over a dangerous collision now had a visual flashpoint. For many, Hartley's smirk wasn't just a moment, it was confirmation, the tipping point that turned suspicion into outrage. This all fed into a larger narrative about accountability. From my perspective, Bria Hartley launched herself straight into Cunningham's knee, and watching the reaction online has been flat-out despicable. Some people actually celebrated the injury, and it's not hard to guess who. The same corners of the WNBA fanbase that ride for Paige Buchers, Angel Reese, Aya Wilson, and the usual suspects. The context around Hartley made that clip sting even worse. If this had been a player with a spotless reputation, maybe fans would have brushed it off as adrenaline, frustration, or just a bad camera angle. But Hartley's history is anything but clean, and people immediately resurfaced the receipts. Earlier this year, she was caught on camera yanking Angel Reese's hair during a rebound, igniting tempers on both benches. In another game, she tangled with Rebecca Allen and got tossed after a scuffle. She's had dust-ups with Tina Charles, with Skylar Diggins, a string of incidents that on their own might not define her, but together paint a picture that's hard to ignore. Oh, when cameras caught her laughing as Sophie Cunningham limped off the floor, it didn't land as an isolated moment. It looked like the latest chapter in a troubling pattern. Fans lined up those clips side by side and came away with one conclusion. Hartley has crossed the line too many times. Now she's carrying a reputation, not just as a physical player, but as a dirty one. Media outlets started drawing the same connections, linking her past altercations with the Cunningham collision and openly questioning whether the WNBA needs to step in. Analysts even described that smirk as the moment everything changed, the point where the debate stopped being about one play and became about Hartley's entire career. The moment crystallized a narrative already